You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ken Bufa. A man was killed this morning after a car fell on him at a Pep Boys. Police say it happened outside the auto shop on Sunrise Highway in Bayshore. Stephen Edwards was working on the car when he lifted it onto a jack before it fell. It happened sometime overnight and police were called just before 9 a.m. Edwards was 30 years old and from Florida. The death is being investigated. And police have identified two men killed in a wrong-way crash on the Meadowbrook Parkway last night. 64-year-old Thomas Reed was driving southbound in the northbound lanes. 20-year-old Byron de Jesus Alvezures Cifuentes was driving north when the cars collided. Both men died at the scene. And President Joe Biden has addressed the nation for the first time since Donald Trump's win.
The country chooses one or the other. We accept the choice the country made. I've said many times, you can't love your country only when you win.
Biden also called Trump after his victory. He invited him for a meeting at the White House and promised a smooth transition. The president also reiterated that the election system is fair and is honest. And the Suffolk County legislature has passed a $4 billion budget. County Executive Ed Romaine's 2025 plan includes a tax increase for most homeowners. The budget was driven by an increase in pension costs, $9 million loss in red light camera revenue, and a $46 million sales tax deficit. Taxes will increase by about $49 per year on average for residents. And Suffolk County says it's making key changes in how they handle child protective service cases. Sherry Einhorn has the story.
The least we can do is preventing another Thomas Valva case, but that's not the best we can do.
It will soon be 5 years since 8-year-old Thomas Valva froze to death in his family's Santa Mauritius garage. His father, a former New York City police officer, and the father's former fiancée, both convicted and serving 25 years to life. There have been changes made to the system that a grand jury report found failed to protect the little boy,
And we've only just started. There's so much work to be done, but we've scratched the surface.
Staffing levels, salaries, and caseloads for employees at Child Protective Services remain critical issues, according to county lawmakers and child welfare experts.
The fact that there's still discussion around salary levels, around staffing levels is really important. But time is of the essence.
The new Social Services Commissioner says recent changes were made in how they handle cases where children may need to be removed from a home. The idea is to eliminate information that might bias their decision, such as one of the parents being a police officer, like in the Valva case.
And the blind removal simply is that there is no identifying information whatsoever about the subjects involved in the investigation. You don't know their names, where they go to school, what the parents do for a living. There is absolutely no subjective information. We all have unconscious stereotypes and views in our mind.
Turns out it's a practice used by Nassau County DSS for years and something the state enacted back in 2020, but was not in use in Suffolk until this past July.
It's life-saving, and I think we'll see that over time.
For Newsday TV, I'm Sherry Einhorn.
Now you can read more about this story. Go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. A NASA astronaut paid a visit to the Cradle of Aviation Museum. Jasmine McBelly, who is from Baldwin, spoke to students in Garden City today.
She inspires me because, like, when I want to grow up, I want to be an astronaut because I want to explore in space, and I want to see other stuff that I haven't seen before.
The astronaut spent nearly 200 days in space. All right, here's what's up on Long Island. Check out the Luminosity Holiday Festival. The winter celebration features walk-through light displays starting Friday at Eisenhower Park. Or the circus is in town. Circus Vasquez features high-flying acrobats, juggling acts, clowns, and more. It runs through Monday at the Walt Whitman Shops in Huntington Station. Or watch the Islanders. They host the Devils Saturday at the UBS Arena. Now for admission info and more events, of course, click Get More below the NewsdayTV video box. All right, now let's take a look at your Long Island weather. We had another gorgeous and warm day today, and tonight, it's getting cold. We're in the 40s, but tomorrow we're climbing up again with sunny skies. Take a closer look at tomorrow. You can see it's going to start off chilly, but it will warm up. We're near 70 tomorrow by 3 p.m. And as for the 7-day forecast, checking out your weekend, it's going to be a bit cold, but sun will be out. Monday, looks like we have rain coming in.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Ken Buffa. Thank you so much for joining us.